What's up, everybody? It's your girl back for another video. So I want to thank you all real quick for all the positive and loving comments on my last video when I showed my baby girl, little Sophia. She has brought so much joy to our lives. Children, babies are such a blessing. I don't take any of it for granted. We are living in a time where babies are under attack. Men are under attack. Women like me that value our marriages, our children and family above career, even though career is important, we don't put that above our marriages, family, being good mothers. We're under attack as well. And it's just nice to see that there's so many people out there that, still look at babies as a blessing and not a burden, because we're just saturated with this liberalism and this hate and this division. And, you have a baby, and because it's our third baby, I've heard liberals tell me things like, how dare you have your own baby? There's babies in Bolivia that need homes. You should be adopting babies in Africa. How dare you when they need homes? Have your own baby. You're sick. And how dare you have more children when global warming and they got starving lions and polar bears that need meat. You should be donating to them. You're selfish. So it's pretty funny. They're so freaking crazy. But, that's the way they think. They don't think you belong having babies because this world is overcrowded and damn it, they have children out of the countries that need homes here and I should be adopting them. And they have animals that are starving and I should be helping them. And oh my God, I can go on and on, but that's the way they think. They love animals and criminals before babies. But anyway, so that was just nice to see because I often think about, I often feel bad about the children out there that don't have good homes and, the babies out there that get aborted and never have a chance and, they're warm and happy in their mother's womb and, then they get murdered. It's just so sad. It's so fucked up. Excuse my language. But anyway, this video I wanted to talk about a conversation my daughter and I had. And it's about, she asked me, how am I going to grow up and find a good man? Because she was telling me about, she's a tween. I'm talking about our oldest. She was telling me about the drama in her middle school. And how her friends are starting to get into boys and, all the drama going on between the girls and boys that are dating. And I do not beat around the bush with my daughter. I am very honest with her about everything, not just boys, about everything. Because when I was a teen, I was not raised by my parents. They abandoned me. And I had a lot of anger and, I rebelled a lot and I got into a lot of trouble. I went down a really bad path. I just, I came out okay and I'm a good person today and I'm on the straight and narrow now. But there was a time where I wasn't and I wasted a lot of years when I was younger that could have been, put to good use. And, I grew up in a family with a lot of addiction problems, poverty, crime, in and out the prison system. So it did a number on me and I wanted better for my children and I don't beat around the bush about any of it. I'm very honest with my daughter because I don't want her to go down the path I did and waste time. And a lot of people like me, they don't grow up and come out of it okay. I got very lucky. And so I don't want that for her. So I'm very honest with her about everything. And she looked at me and said, what's going to happen when I get older? How am I going to find a good man? If, because she's seeing how her friends allow these boys to treat her, not her, I'm sorry, to treat them. And, they kids and they dumb, they think they know everything, but they know nothing. And, I explained that to her. But I told her, when you become a woman, it starts now. But when you become a woman, you are becoming a woman, you're going to get back what you put out. So if you're out there acting promiscuously and, carrying yourself in a way that, dressing provocatively and, just carrying yourself like a slut, you're going to get treated like a slut, straight up. So Always remember that. You're gonna get back what you put out. Another thing I explained to her is, just because, when you grow up and become a woman, that doesn't mean you're automatically deserving of a good man. You don't grow up, become, a grown woman, and you automatically get a high valued, a good man. It doesn't work like that. You have to be deserving of it. You have to have good qualities about yourself. You have to earn that. It doesn't just come to you and fall in your lap, And a lot of women think that way. I hear women all the time complaining, there's no good men out there. I can't find a good man. They all cheat on me. They all leave me. They all do this. They all do that. Well, maybe you need to step back and take a good look at yourself. What kind of qualities do you have about yourself that's worthy of a good man in the first place? Do you have character? Are you loyal? Or you, respectful? Do you deserve those things? You just need to step back and work on yourself. If you don't like the way you're treated by a man, your current relationship, if you're watching this, change the behavior, change some things about yourself, and watch, the dynamic will change if you change things about yourself. Because 9 times out of 10, you're getting back what you put out yourself. So a lot of these women today, they dress provocatively, they show a lot of skin, and they carry themselves, like sluts. They sleep around, and then they expect years later, after they done slept with all these guys and been through all these men, that they deserve a high value quality man that's going to want to marry them, and and it's going to be like a fairy tale. No, it doesn't work like that. What high valued quality man's going to want a washed up used washcloth? They're not going to want that. They're going to settle down with a woman that's respectable, and whatever they do in the bedroom, nobody's going to be able to tell by looking at her that they do those things. She's going to carry herself out in public with class, and what she does behind closed doors with her husband, that's their business. But she's not going to carry herself, like a big slut bag. So yeah, I was shocked that my daughter asked that. It was, I'm kind of glad she did, because I want her, to want to be a good woman. I'm raising her to be a respectable young woman. I showed her some videos when I was growing up. We used to watch MTV after school, and nowadays all you see on TV is these celebrity women that are married with children on stage, half naked, acting like whores. And when I was a kid, music videos were not like that. Music videos actually were about the song, and you can enjoy the video, and it didn't look like you were watching porn, or soft porn. And I showed her some of the videos from the 90s that I grew up with, and the women were just so much classier. You had the occasional slut, but not every one of them was like that. And I had this one video in particular, the woman was wearing a plaid shirt with baggy jeans, and that's, how women dressed in the 90s in the music videos. And she was absolutely stunning, and she wasn't dressed like a hooker, and she didn't have a fuckload of makeup on with the big costume eyelashes, and she didn't look like a trainee, and she was just a beautiful woman, and you didn't see all her body parts. And I was trying to explain that to my daughter. You could still be beautiful without showing every ounce of skin, like the women that we idolize on TV today. But moral of the story, you get back what you put out, straight up. It's been like that all my life. It's like that for all of us. So if you're currently dating and you're watching this and you don't like the relationship you're in, you're getting treated badly, step back, look at yourself, change your own behaviors, and you'd be surprised at, what good men would be interested in you after that. So like the video if you did, subscribe if you want to hear more. See y'all back on my next one. Bye.